This is the viral moment that has infuriated people across the country.
I'm so sick, my God, please, in the name of Jesus.
In it, a woman says she's resisting arrest because an Atlanta police officer would not tell her why she was being arrested after the officer did not give her his badge number and full name. The hour-long body camera video from Atlanta police shows a different side of the story.
For the victory lap, though. Whoa, whoa. They ain't never seen nothing like this before. Lit the room when I came through the front door. Ask me if I stress overcome, what for? Train in the trees, please pardon my sycamore. Touch burning sands, cross lands, and stormy shore seasons in the year, yeah. Ain't no channel for champions and chain no fear. Yup, the champ is here. Switch gears, we're keeping haters in the rear.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's Common Sense, and we are back for another reaction video. Go ahead and let everybody shout out the social media handles, A-Lips, whatever you got.
Hey, it's just Dre. I'm on Instagram, but it's deactivated for now. And when it's back up, I'll put out my social handle.
Anything. He needed a mental health break from social media, ladies.
Hey, that's true though, man. You do need that. But nah, it's true, man.
Hey, man, hey, you can shit on me for it, bro. Like, but yeah, I get
weird on people, man.
I'm just all right.
But yeah, this is Cole. Let's see Julius work out. Check me out on YouTube, on Instagram. Let's get into this crazy ass video. I already previewed it. Look crazy as shit. So I'm not really excited, but let's watch it.
Yeah, right. So you already know you support Shopee90 Anime Swag Fitness, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and yeah, we're gonna get into reaction video. So I saw this footage got leaked a while back. One was claiming excessive force in Atlanta during a honestly, like, it wasn't even a traffic stop. It was they were just like parked in the middle of the night somewhere, right? And this is actually a really good topic because I would really like to start doing reaction videos like this. So people, especially Black people, know their rights, know what you can do and what you can't do. You know what I mean? Last time people are like, I ain't gotta do shit, I'm like, nigga, yes, the fuck you do. Like, you know what I'm saying? like, no, for real. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So we're gonna do the short video first. That way you can see we got leaked initially, and then the longer video, just not the full one, though. Okay, so.
Well, I see the Ohio time. I'm not sure if y'all from here or not, but you can't be inside the park in the city of Atlanta between the hours 11 p.m. and 6 a.m.
Atlanta police have released body camera footage linked to a viral video being shared on TikTok and Instagram alleging excessive force. Good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Russ Spencer.
I'm Courtney Bryant. The video shows an APD officer arresting a woman for being in a park after hours. Some say the video shows excessive police use of force.
Fox 5's Alex Whitler has been scouring through both versions of this video. Joins us now from the live desk with details on what they show. Alex.
Yeah, Courtney and Russ, this is one of those situations in which we know many of you are going to have some opinions about this. Some people say it seems like excessive force. Others say the officers did the right thing. Take a look. This is the viral moment that has infuriated people across the country.
I'm so sick, my God, please, in the name of Jesus.
In it, a woman says she's resisting arrest because an Atlanta police officer would not tell her why she was being arrested after the officer did not give her his badge number and full name. The hour-long body camera video from Atlanta police shows a different side of the story.
Sir, you do not have to hold her like that.
A man and a woman are ticketed around 11:50 Monday night for being in Shady Valley Park after it closed at 11. You can hear the man reluctantly sign the ticket first.
I have to sign it? You cannot sign and go to jail.
About a minute later, the woman starts to ask for the officer's information, which he provides.
And what's your badge number?
7452.
And what's your name?
Officer Brooks.
What's your first name?
I'm not going to give you my first name.
She asks again.
And I don't have to sign this, right?
You do have to sign it.
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, like I explained to him, if you don't sign it, then you're going to be physically taken to jail.
Gotcha.
So you refusing to sign?
What's your name?
Officer Brooks, 7452.
And here she asks a third time.
What's the badge number?
I gave it to you 2 times, man.
Okay, I'm asking again.
And I'm not giving it to you.
Okay.
So you're going to sign it?
No, because I want your badge number.
Seconds later, the officer explains he's going to arrest the woman and asks her to put her hands behind her back.
I asked you to sign the ticket. You told me you're not signing it.
Sir,
Put your hands
I'm
behind your back.
asking you a question.
Okay. I'm letting you know. I'm not going to ask you again. I'm going to forcibly put your hands behind your back.
But, sir, Mr. Brooks, is this really necessary?
The video appears to show the woman refusing to put her hands behind her back.
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm not saying that I'm refusing to sign the ticket. I'm going to sign the ticket.
You don't have an option now.
The officer and the woman struggle for several minutes. The woman continues to ask why she's being arrested as the officer continues to ask her to put her hands behind her back.
Put your hands behind
You
your back.
tell me why I'm being arrested. I have the right. I have the right to know. Oh my God.
Put your hands behind your back.
Oh my God.
After 6 minutes, the officers take the woman into custody. Atlanta police released a statement. It reads in part, quote, signing the ticket is not an admission of guilt. Refusing to sign a citation is considered reasonable cause to believe the individual will not appear in court or pay the fine, and the officer may then physically arrest that individual. An officer is not required to read someone their Miranda rights prior to arresting them. And it goes on to say if an officer explains you will be taken to jail for something and you choose to push the officer to that limit, you will end up in jail. Atlanta police say the officer was already in the area. It was part of an
So before you guys comment, you guys want to just watch a little bit snippet of the longer video to get a little more context?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to show the full video, right?
Okay.
So you're going to sign it?
No, because I want your badge number.
All right, sir, like I explained to you, you can't be in the park at night. Ever just going to receive a simple ticket stating that you was in the park after hours. All right? You need to sign right on there.
What am I signing over? Is it a charge or anything, or is it
Just a ticket.
And I have to sign it?
You can not sign it and go to jail. This one here. This one here.
If you need affordable general liability, workman's comp, tools and equipment, commercial
All right, that's your license. Copy of citation. You have any questions?
That's what it is.
Right. Come over here for me, ma'am. Can you come here, ma'am? All right, so you're going to receive a ticket for being in the park after hours. All right? Just need to sign right here on the X.
But because we're out of, didn't you say we were out of time so we wouldn't have known that?
Yeah, but that's not a valid reason why.
Pauses real quick. One of the first thing that my stepdad taught me was that it is your responsibility. You are traveling across state lines and you are not from there. It is your responsibility to know what laws apply to you while you're there. And it is even written that just because you didn't know this, it was a law, and you're in another state, does not change the fact that that law does still apply to you. And I learned that when I was 12.
You should be in the park because you're from out of town.
And what's your badge number?
7452.
And what's your name?
Officer Brooks.
What's your first name?
I'm not going to give you my first name.
Okay. And I don't have to sign this, right?
You do have to sign it.
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, like I explained to him, if you don't sign it, then you're going to be physically taken to jail.
Gotcha.
So you're refusing to sign?
What's your name?
Officer Brooks, 7452.
What's the badge number?
I gave it to you 2 times, man.
Okay, I'm asking again.
And I'm not giving it to you.
Okay.
Are you going to sign it?
No, because I want your badge
Okay,
number.
that's fine. You want to put your hands behind your back for me? Hey, listen, my man. She says she's not signing it. Put your hands behind your back.
Sir,
Ma'am.
you're hurting me.
Okay. I'm asking you to put your hands behind your back.
Sir?
Put your hands behind your back.
Sir.
Ma'am, put your hand behind your back. Come on. I need you to back up.
I'm just saying, like,
I need you to back up.
You don't need to touch her like that.
She's not putting her hands behind her back.
I'm asking a question.
Okay.
I'm just all I'm doing is
Put your
asking.
hands behind your back. Put your hands behind
Mr.
you. You're
Brooks.
under arrest. Put your hands behind your back. I asked you to sign the ticket. You told me you're not signing it.
Sir,
Put your hands behind
I'm
your back.
asking you a question.
Okay. I'm letting you know. I'm not going to ask you again. I'm going to forcefully put your hands behind your back.
But, sir, Mr. Brooks, is this really necessary? Mr. Brooks.
Hold on.
Hey, listen, my
She
man.
needs
Back
to
up.
put her. Let her
Can I?
put her phone.
Okay, you can put your phone down.
Okay, Mr. Brooks.
Oh
Oh my God.
Hold on.
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm not saying that I'm refusing to sign the ticket. I'm going to sign the ticket.
You don't have an option now.
Because but I'm going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks. I'm going to sign the ticket. I'm going to sign the ticket.
No, I'm not here to play games with you.
I know, but I'm going to sign.
Put your hands behind your back.
Mr. Brooks, I'm going to sign
Put your hands behind your back. You're acting resistant.
I'm asking you, why am I putting my hands behind my back?
You're under arrest.
I'm going to sign the ticket, but why am I under arrest? Why am I under arrest? I'm going to sign the ticket. I'm going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks.
That's all it is.
I'm going to sign the ticket.
I asked you to sign the ticket. You told me you're not signing
I'm
it.
going to sign the ticket now. Mr. Brooks, I'm going
You
to
don't
sign
have
the
that
ticket.
option now.
Why don't I have the option,
Because I
Mr.
gave you
Brooks?
2 options.
She was asking for your badge number.
I'm asking for your badge number, and I wasn't clear on why you weren't giving me your badge number.
Sir, you do not have to hold her like that.
Oh my God, sir, Mr. Brooks, I'm telling you that I'm going to sign the ticket.
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks. I'm going to sign the ticket. Why am I being arrested? Can you please tell me why I'm being arrested? Oh my God, I'm so scared. My God, please, in the name of Jesus, please, God, in the name. Why am I being arrested, Mr. Brooks? I'm going to sign the ticket. Mr. Brooks, why am I being arrested? Why am I being arrested? I don't understand why I'm being arrested. Can you please tell me why I'm being arrested?
Turn around and put your hands behind your
Tell
back.
me why I'm being arrested. I have the right. I have the right to know. Oh my God.
Put your hands behind your back.
Oh my
Stop
God.
resisting. Stop resisting.
What are you taking her for?
I didn't take it.
Why are you pulling out?
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Come on, sir. This is unnecessary. What are you doing? This is over this whole.
Why am I being arrested?
Just put your hands behind your back.
I don't understand why I'm being arrested. That's why I'm not putting my hands behind my back. You have not given me a reason. So why am I getting? I'm not. You didn't have told me my rights or told me why I'm being arrested. That's exactly why I'm not putting my hands behind my back. God, please. Oh my God!
Yeah, give me your hands.
And I'm asking.
I just told you.
Why? Why
You
am I
refused to sign the
I
ticket.
did not. I told you I was going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks. I told you I was going to sign the ticket. Can I please sign the ticket?
Put your hands behind your back.
I don't understand.
Put your hands behind your back, man.
I'm telling you, I'm going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks. I will sign the ticket, please.
Ma'am, put your hands behind your back.
Why you? I don't understand.
Put your hands behind your back.
You're handling me.
Put your hands behind your back.
Please, God, please.
Put your hands behind your back.
You're hurting me. You are hurting me.
Okay, put your hands behind your back.
I told you I'm not putting my hands. You have not told me or read me my rights. You have not done any of that. You're not telling me why I'm going to jail. Please, God.
Put your hands behind your back.
Please, God. Please. Mr. Brooks, tell me why I'm being arrested. Ow. Ow. You're hurting me. You are hurting me.
Stop resisting. Come
I'm
on.
trying to tell you, but what? Ow! You are, Mr. Brooks, you are hurting my arm!
Come on, man.
Oh my God! Is this real? Please, God, in the name of Jesus. Please, God, I'm being arrested.
Y'all are hurting me. Resistance, they're not moving.
Oh my God!
Code 4063.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
That was unnecessary.
Oh my God!
You can record from over here.
Oh my God!
So that's pretty much the gist of it. Any takers?
You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go. So usually I'm on the side of the cops in these situations. On this one, my problem is like I feel like he could have explained to her like in a more like normal conversation, less cop talk, like of why if she doesn't sign it, what is going to happen to her, like initially. And I feel like she didn't really understand that.
No, she did understand. And this is why I'm gonna be honest with you. She understood. That was a very intelligent young woman. He explained, and I'll be honest with you, my number one issue is not even with her. My number one problem is with that stupid ass nigga that was just sitting there. Because he let that shit happen. You the man, you supposed to be the leader. And guess what? Love my wife too. But sometimes, she go there, whatever. That's your fucking job, okay? It was his job, right? Because the cop explained in great detail to him. Okay, you driving from out of state with this dude, so clearly you're together with his boyfriend or whatever, right? He explained that if you do not sign this, you will be forcibly taken to jail. I said all at the beginning of the video, okay? And he reiterated to her, maybe not as well as he did with the boyfriend. The boyfriend, right, knew exactly what was going to happen, and he let it happen because he thought it was a fucking game because he's a fucking clown. That was his fault. The reason why she was being arrested was his fault, in my opinion. You the man, you supposed to be the leader. Okay? And let's make this very clear. For anybody who doesn't understand, and Dre, back me up, because you work in law enforcement too, on the fucking ticket, it says it. If you do not sign this, you will go to jail. So you have an officer telling you, and if you just read it, right, and she probably got 2 degrees, right, it tells you that. So she can't use that as an excuse, and they do that on purpose, so that way there's no room for confusion.
Yeah, honestly, man, like it's pretty ridiculous because she played
dumb.
Well, yeah, she played dumb, and he repeated it 2 times, 3 times.
3
like,
times.
Like you're. She was like within 5 feet. There was no loud noises in the background. There's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's nothing to detract because everybody clearly heard him say, "Hey, you're in the park after hours. You're being written a ticket. You just need to sign it, and I'll be on my way." You know what I'm saying? Like that's he would have left him alone. And all they had to do is,
the ticket
if
if
they
you want.
wanted to fight the ticket, they could have fought the ticket. That's all they had to do, and they would have been. Would have been it.
And he probably would. And the fucked up part about it is that too. He said if he has a good driving record, and he doesn't have anything on his record too, and they showed that they were from out of state, the judge probably would have thrown it out.
Yep. It would have been an honest mistake. They would have like, oh, you're a first time offender. Out.
And
Not
now
a problem.
and now she can actually be
make it a
charged.
problem.
And now she can be charged with resisting arrest.
Exactly. And all she had to do was put her hands behind her back, and he probably would have still worked with her if she was still like complying. If she would have complied a little bit easier, I think that video would have went a whole different way. And it always something else I thought about. I thought about implied consent. Like there's implied consent, and like even in Virginia, like when you sign your license and stuff like that, you like what's the implied consent? Like when you come to like refusing a breathalyzer or something like that. Like if you refuse, you will lose your license privileges for like a year. It's implied consent. Like you're supposed to know about that, but people act like they're above the law. People act like they're above the law. They act like they know everything. Social media has pushed this agenda of like, oh, stand up and fight for yourself, which is cool, and I respect and I understand that. But at least
know your rights.
Yeah, exactly. Know your rights and be willing to work with the officer, because like I know there's not bad officers out there, and he didn't even sound like he was like badgering them or like pushing them. He just like, yo, like I'm just trying to do my job. It's late as fuck. I want to go home. I'm gonna write y'all this ticket. This is my job to make sure to enforce laws as a police officer.
Yeah.
Let me go. Let me write y'all this ticket and go home. And dude was acting like a dummy. He just sat there and like he didn't even speak up for his woman. He didn't speak up or just try to calm. Like, you know, if my girl's like going off, I'm gonna do my best. Like, hey, chill out. Listen, I don't want you to go to jail. I'm not trying to go to jail tonight. I want to go home. Maybe I want to get some pussy later. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to chill. Like, it's late as fuck. We obviously in a park after hours for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Don't play. I know we like to be. I know black people love to be ignorant sometimes, but that's not one of those times, man. You know what I mean? It was pretty clear and cut. I don't necessarily feel bad. Maybe I lack a little bit of sympathy in me, or empathy, whatever one. But I honestly don't feel bad. She put herself in that predicament, and then she played tough and hard up until the point where he was like, "You're under arrest." She did. She's like, "Oh, what's your badge number?"
And then she spent 10 minutes fucking squealing. But yes, I agree.
I got my volume down on my laptop because that shit's loud as people.
She was literally squealing for the rest of the video. It was annoying.
Bro, like, I mean, like, you can't be a thug. If you can be a thug all the way through. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least scream like fuck 12 or something, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, from the start to the end, I'm like, bro, I'm like, baby, they got you looking bad. They got you looking bad. Like, had the damn turban off too. She had the see what cornrows on.
Bro, chill out, dog.
I'm like, baby, they had you looking bad. You know what I'm saying? For real though. Like, and my big thing is like, again, I'm not even really mad at her. For real, I'm not mad at her. For because she's a woman, okay? And we know that women are emotional beings too. But that nigga, fuck him. I mean that from the bottom of the heart. You let her. He explained to you exactly what the fuck was about to happen. He not stupid. As soon as he heard jail time, right? Because you see at first he was kind of trying to like fight a little bit.
Yeah, he immediately shut up.
And then he was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna know.
You gonna let your girl get fucked up like that too, huh?
Yeah.
So this the one time if it was a bunch of feminists yelling, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, a black man need to stand up and protect black women. This is the one time I'm like, you right, because that nigga didn't do shit.
No, he did this. What did he do?
For real, you know what I'm saying?
Man, that's too aggressive, man. Hey, you can't do that, dog. You can't. Hey, man, you can't do that. That's literally the whole time, man. Come on.
The least you could have did was get arrested with her. Shit.
Hey, that's my shorty. I'm going down. We ride for each other. We ride for each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I think we're in a weird time where, like, I think, don't get me wrong, I agree with you guys. Like, he should have immediately, the minute she started, in my opinion, giving attitude, like asking stupid questions, he should have shut that shit down really before then. But my problem is, like, at this, like, I can kind of see where maybe he's feeling like, let me not really get into an argument with her Because he's like, let's say you watch a lot of TV, you think I'm gonna get shot, right?
Yeah.
He's probably on edge. Now that's not the way I would handle it, but I can
Right.
see where maybe he's just like so nervous, he just like froze up. You know what I mean?
I mean, like fight or flight kicked in, and
Yeah, he just like froze
man.
up, and it's just
I
like,
think he was high.
oh, they probably
Yeah,
were.
he definitely
She was probably hoping he didn't go that fucking car.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. Like I get from the cops' perspective, because like if she's resisting arrest, y'all probably thinking, man, either it could just be her being an asshole, or he might try to pull a gun on me. So like you guys got to assess risk and shit. So it's like I just wish, like, to me, like, she shouldn't have played dumb. But then the problem is when you watch the video, like, it does seem excessive. Like, it looks bad. But she did play dumb. But visually, it looks bad. Y'all there twirling around on the ground. Like, y'all look like it looks ridiculous.
I mean, but that's the thing, right? Is that, like, that's the problem. Is like she was antagonizing the situation, right? Number one. I'm gonna be real with you. If it was me, she would have got OC sprayed. I ain't even fucking playing, bro. I'm not sitting there about to spend 10, 15 minutes. Because one thing I'm not finna do is I'm not gonna hit no damn woman, and I'm not gonna do that wrestling shit with her, okay? I would OC spray the fuck out of her ass, right? You know what I mean? If you don't know OC spray, it's like pepper spray times 10, right?
I think that would have actually looked better.
Yeah, exactly, right? You know what I'm saying? Or either I would have tased her ass, okay? One of the, if we character, I would have tased her. I'd have tased the fuck out of her.
I'd have been fine with
it. I'm laughing because I know you're so like serious. And, like
serious.
doing it, right? Because it's like you're absolutely right. We have a lateral force, right? Yep. We go through this. He went through his presence, his verbals. Hey, like he vocalized more often than most people would. You know what I'm saying? Some people only give you one. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, and they give you one, and then that's it, right? Honestly, he could have handled it. He could have escalated a lot higher, and she would have been in more pain and hurting even more. But he still chose to still be like good about the situation. You know what I'm saying? He called for backup. You know what I'm saying? Like he did everything. He honestly did like everything right. I mean, he
went above and beyond, because most of us would not have done that.
Oh, I wouldn't have had the patience.
He sprayed or tased her. I'm being honest with you,
man.
Yeah, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I guess what I'm saying is it's just the optics of it, right? Like when it gets to the knee, it just looks so bad. Like it looked bad. Like he's literally
you're right. It looked terrible.
He fucking wrestling with her on the ground.
At the top of her lungs, like Lord help me, he's hurting me. Yeah, you know, yeah.
That is and see, I'm a feminist, so I ain't finna do all that. All right, it's equal opportunity. Okay, so I'm gonna tase you. Just like I would tase any grown man too. I'm like, ma'am, I respect you. Okay, equal rights mean equal fights. You got 5 seconds to do the fuck I told you to, or you gonna get this damn taser in your back. It's really your choice. Okay, I said, Tyrone can get it too. I don't give a fuck, man. For real. Like, I ain't got time playing with y'all. I'm not joking. Like at all.
I know you're not joking, but it's just there because like it's real. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm laughing, because it's very true, and people are gonna be like, oh, how could you say that? You don't know us. I'm like, yes, we do, man. Motherfuckers are assholes. People are assholes on a day-to-day basis, man. Like, you think us being in law enforcement, like, we want to do our jobs?
No.
Like, you know, I don't want to be an asshole to y'all. Like, I do my best. I do my best to make sure that everything goes smoothly, that I don't have to put my hands on people, that I don't have to hurt anybody. I don't want to do that, but I will if I have to. You know what I'm saying? It's just like people don't understand that, and then people think it's a game. People think we're joking around, and then they play the asshole. They play dumb, and then they gonna fuck around and find out.
Yeah. It just sucks, man. Watching that video, like I knew the moment she opened her mouth, they were fucked.
Yeah,
they were fucked.
She had an attitude.
You knew where it was going.
She's sitting like this with the hand on the hip too, like.
I was like,
sat in the background by the car, and she was just looking. Like, oh, no. I bet she was whispering to herself, "Oh, we ain't going to jail today. Oh, nah, we gonna get this motherfucker." Like, come on, man. Come on. Can we as a community just do better, please? Can I get that we're like we got to stand up for ourselves, but like, come on, man. Pick and choose your battles. Pick and choose your fucking battles, man.
That ain't it.
She could have picked it in court and won in court.
She probably would have. That's what I don't understand. It's like, sis, what you doing? Like, you know what I mean? It's like
running her damn mouth. That's what she doing.
Yeah. and she do that shit all the time because he fucking let her. That's the fucking problem. He didn't even hesitate whatsoever to say like, hey, he ain't tap her, he ain't do nothing. Nigga, he could have stepped on her damn foot.
That's because he knew her. She was gonna cuss his ass out.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the only person I'm genuinely mad, I ain't mad at the officer, I ain't even mad at her. I'm mad at that nigga, bro. Like, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fucking, oh my goodness, bro. Like, why you let your girl go
better,
like that?
man. Yeah.
For real, man.
But if you think about it, though, if you think like, I'm not saying all these situations are like this, but you think back to the situation with the bodega in New York.
Oh yeah.
The black woman went back. Again, I'm not hating on black women. She was happy to be black. She went back to the car, got the black man, and he started attacking the bodega dude.
Yeah, that's true.
And the media made it seem like, you know, it was more or less him than her, but really she was the one instigated it. Yeah. And I could imagine in this situation, you know, where they made Will Smith seem like he was toxic. They probably said, "Oh, why that dude ain't do nothing? Why he ain't do nothing?"
Because they manipulated, man.
You know what I mean?
Getting manipulated, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, but to your point, like he should have immediately. He already know her mouth.
Yeah.
Like the moment the cop pulled him over, he should have been like, "Shut the fuck up."
Yeah. Period.
Don't say a word.
You know what I'm saying?
Matter of fact, sit your ass in this car. Don't get out this fucking car until I tell you out this car.
Guess what? That fight with her is 10 times better.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn. I don't care if it was my mom. I'm like, Mom, a lady that you better shut the fuck up.
Because if you were that scared about getting shot from a cop, you gonna shut her up.
Right.
You can tell
if the cops are so bad, shut her up.
And even this nigga demeanor, bro, the cop, like you could tell this nigga don't play. You could tell he didn't play around, yo. He want no bullshit. He don't give a fuck. Like even when they said we from out of state or whatever. Too. Once he said like, yeah, that's not it. I was like, oh yeah. Once he said like, that's not an excuse. I said, oh yeah. I said, no, these niggas go down. I was like, you're not paying fuck.
Yeah, I don't know why they even said we out of state, you dumbass. Like, who cares? It's like saying, oh yeah, I was smoking weed in a different state, but it's legal in LA. Like,
don't matter, yo.
Motherfucker, it ain't legal here. Like, why are you telling me that?
Yeah,
that's irrelevant information.
Right. It
didn't make sense to me. It was dumb.
That shit matter.
They lack common sense.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because I know me, like I don't know the law like that, but I know if fucking cops pull me over and like sign this, fuck yeah, whatever, be on my way. Like, look, I'm gonna send y'all the money. I'm gonna go to court. Just be done. Ain't that serious?
Yeah, man.
I got time for that.
I don't give. Like I said, look, when I remember, I never forget to when I was driving down. I was home on leave, and I was driving down to come visit you, right? And there was this one fucking part where the speed limit dropped from like 65 to like 55. I didn't see that shit. It was fast as fuck. I was going to like Brunswick, some shit, right? Things like Carolina, or whatever, right? And it was a cop chilling. And I knew it was a cop to your furrow. And but I didn't even think I did anything wrong because I was like, okay, cool, I'm good or whatever, right? It's like a Dodge Charger or whatever too. It's like, I was like, fuck. I said pull over whatever too, right? And his brother, he was cool though. He was like, oh yeah, blah. Less registration, give him a shit or whatever, right? Because you know I put you over today? And I was like, I said no. He was like, yeah, you know you were speeding. I said, what? And he was like, yeah, like he was like, yeah, and he showed it to me like on the thing and everything too, right? And I was like, oh, I didn't even see it. He was like, yeah, it just changes. It just changed like not even too far back or whatever, right? I was like, okay. And he's said, hold on, she broke the ticket, whatever, right? And he said, do you have anything you want to say? And I was like, you got it on the radar? He was like, yeah. And I was like, well, I mean, not really much I can do. And he just looked at me too. He was just like, the fuck, like, you know what I mean? He was like, okay, like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I was like, yeah, you just doing your job, dog. I don't really give a fuck. Like, it is what it is. I never got a ticket before. And he was like mad chill about it too. He was like, well, if you go to court, you know what I'm saying, you have in your driving record. He said they probably just throw it out or whatever too. I said, I gotta come back here. He was like, yeah. I said, no, I'm good, dog. I said, I expect a ticket. But he just started laughing like he's like this dumbass nigga. Like, it's just a fucking ticket. It's not that big, like $150.
But that's because you think logically. You know, you got those people, right, who like, for example, they got cousins and shit that like, gone to done like really, really bad things, right? Gone to jail. And I get it. They may have rehabilitated, right? They want justice. They want like leniency for their family members, but don't want it for other people, right? Because they killed my cousin, and it's like you thinking like, well, dude, you're doing your job. If you don't stop me, are you stopping a drunk dude doing 110?
Yeah.
Right.
At the end of the day, man, it benefits everybody. So you just gotta, when you fuck up, just be accountable. That's it.
Yeah, accountability, man. It all comes back to accountability.
That's all it is. It's simple.
But yeah, but that was another great reaction video. We are going to be doing a hell of a lot more of these too. I like doing reaction videos. Any last little tidbits by the ways?
Nah, I'm good.
No, you look like you know what I'm saying? Like,
I always look like I got something to say. You know, I always look like I got something to say. Outside of like, okay, fine, whatever. Hey, man, just use your fucking brain when y'all get into these interactions, man. It doesn't have to be physical. It doesn't have to be anything like that. It doesn't have to be drawn out or crazy. Just think about it. Think about it before you get into these situations. Before you're all over social media, looking like an ass clown, and now that's how you always be remembered. You know what I'm saying? Screaming on the ground because you didn't want to fucking just sign a piece of paper. You know what I'm saying? So it just take a second and just think about your actions before you do them. So that's all I got.
Listen to the police. Stop having drugs in the car. Stop having illegal guns in the car. That's exactly the reason why y'all get pulled over. Y'all nervous. You're nervous as shit. That's why you're nervous. And it ain't the speeding ticket. It's the fucking cocaine in the car.
yeah, you're right too. I don't ever be tripping like that. I'm like, all right, it's ticket. Like, ain't got nothing in my
Leave the
shit.
drugs at home.
Yeah, I don't have shit. That's why I don't be getting nervous. I'm like, yeah, go check the car. Ain't nothing in there but some papers or some shit, you know?
But yeah, like I said, this is Common Sense. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back soon, and we are out. Peace.